Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Midweek Fixture podcast. I'm Louis Sellin and today it is the last episode of the year because we've got Christmas and New Year coming up, but we will have a big Midweek Fixture match days, most likely coming after Christmas, but we shall see, maybe before, as it's being recorded this weekend. But in this episode we're going to be reviewing my predictions from last weekend's Premier League games. Spoiler alert, they're awful, absolutely awful. And then after that, quickly discussing who I think is a player to watch for the rest of the season, wrapping up before next year. So sit back, relax, and welcome back. You know it now, to Midweek Fixture. Let's start with my predictions from last week and how they compared to the actual results. As I said, absolutely shocking this week. First of all, I said Arsenal will get back to winning ways and they will beat Everton 2-1. That did not happen, and the game finished 0-0. So, not the worst prediction, as I think many people did expect Arsenal to win, but Everton did very well to hold out for a 0-0 draw. Had some chances, as did Arsenal, obviously. And then we move on to Liverpool. I said Liverpool will beat Fulham 3-1. Again, that did not happen. Robertson got sent off and the game ended in a 2-2 draw. However, I did say that Cody Gakpo would score, and he did score, so I will take a small W on that one. Next up is my best prediction of the lot. I said Newcastle will beat Leicester emphatically 4-1, and Ruud van Nistelrooy will have his first loss as a Leicester manager and in the Premier League. That did happen, but it was 4-0. So I'll take a medium W on that one. But I'm happy I got the 4 goals right for Newcastle there. Then we move on to Wolves Ipswich. Again, I predicted the winner right. Ipswich 3-2 I said, but not the score. It ended 2-1 to Ipswich on the day. A last minute winner from Taylor. Fantastic header. Fantastic goal. And they probably deserve to win. Wolves in a shambles at the moment. Just fights all over the place. Cunha will probably get a ban with the way he grabbed the Ipswich's coaching staff's face. Not good. Obviously, O'Neill's been sacked. They're looking to bring in I can't remember his name from I think it's I can't remember his name, but good manager from Brazil, I believe. He's Portuguese, but he looks to be a decent manager. Bit unknown, but I think he could do all right for them with their South American squad. Then we move on to Forest Villa. I said 2-2. I was close. Forest won this 2-1 in the last minute. Very, very good game from Forest. Deserved winners. Emi Martinez pulled off a wonder save, which probably would have kept the score down there. It probably would. Forest would have gone to win by a few more if that had gone in. But well done, Forest. Up in the Premier League, doing very well at the moment. Then we move on to Brighton Palace. I said 2-0. Palace won 3-1. Brighton were poor on the day. Palace were fantastic. They deserved to win that game. They knew what the rivalry meant. They knew what the game meant to the fans, and they just went for it. Attacked from the off, won every ball, won every second ball. Yeah, fair play to Palace. They deserved it. Brighton under a little bit of pressure at the moment, going into next week against West Ham, or this week against West Ham. Both managers maybe under a little bit of pressure. Herzl not so much, but Brighton needs to get a result there. Then we move on to City against United. And I thought I'd got one right here. I said 1-0 to City. And it was 1-0 to City until disaster struck in the last moments. Bruno Fernandes scored a penalty. And it was the Amad Diallo show. Scored an absolutely cracking goal. Again, United, maybe a draw would have been fair. But Diallo deserves to win the game just on his own, to be fair. So definitely a player to keep watching for the rest of the season. Next one, not much to say. I said Chelsea 5-1 against Brentford. It was 2-1. I got the winner right, score massively wrong. Brentford probably could have got back into it with the draw, maybe deserved a point, but Chelsea are on fine form at the moment, and maybe they could win the Premier League. Who knows? Bit early to say. Next one is actually might be my worst prediction out of the lot. I said Southampton will beat Spurs 2-1. That did not happen. Spurs won 5-0. In the first half, it was 5-0. And Russell Martin missed the 5th goal. He walks out and he's been sacked. So, not much to say on that one. Maybe they'll get a decent manager to come in that won't be as naive as Russell Martin and just trying to play out from the back, and they could maybe climb up the table a little bit. Can they survive? I don't think so, but we shall see. And then the final result, again, I got the result right. Bournemouth 3, West Ham 3. The draw was correct, but it was 1-1 in the end. A fantastic free kick from Enis Unal in the last minute to pull 3 points away from West Ham when they really needed it. But could they get it against Brighton this weekend? Maybe. Brighton are not on the best run, as I said. Neither are West Ham. But now, after that absolute shambles of predictions, none correct at all, let's quickly move on and forget about that, all of that happened, and we'll talk about who I think is the player to watch out for in the second half of the season. We've already spoken about his club and his manager being sacked. And this is why I think he's going to have a big second half of the season. If they get the right manager in to utilise him to his strengths, he could be the reason they stay up. And that is the youngster, Tyler Dibling. 17 games for Southampton so far. 1 goal, 2 assists, 1,047 minutes played. 1 goal came in the Prem and the 2 assists came in the EFL Cup. Yes, statistically you're looking, that's only 3 goal contributions in 17 games. But just watching him play, he's so impressive. The strength he has for an attacking player is unbelievable. One of his profiles, well, he can hold people off the ball, push them off the ball, keep hold of it when you expect him just to lose it. His dribbling is, wow, his dribbling is fantastic. Messi vibes, maybe. Not as good as Messi, we're not saying that, but the way the ball sticks to his feet is unbelievable. And he buys the foul really, really well when he needs to. Drag Southampton up the pitch. Jack Grealish vibes almost, not diving. I'm not saying either of them dive, but buying that foul. Also wears the socks like Jack Grealish. And yeah, if Southampton go down, he'll be moving to another club straight away. If they stay up, he'll be moving to another club straight away, in my opinion. I don't see him sticking around there for long. He has the talent to go and play for a team that are pushing for Europe. He has the talent to go and play for a team in the top 6, and he has the potential to play for a team in the top 4. Maybe we see him move to United, Chelsea, one of them. Who knows? I'd like him to stay at Southampton. I think that'd be great if he sticks to his team and stays there. But we don't see that. People move on very quickly for the money, and yeah, Southampton will want. Apparently, the financial situation isn't the best. It's okay. It's not the best at Southampton, so maybe they'll cash in while stocks are really, really high. Contracts, apparently negotiations aren't going too well on his side with the club, but we shall see what comes about. That is only speculation at the moment. Of course, myself, I would love him at Brighton. Don't see that happening. I'm sure maybe a Newcastle move could be on the cards as they're looking for a right winger, but we shall see. But yeah, just a quick one today. Let me know in the comments what you think about Tyler Dibling. Do you think he will be the player to watch out for? Do you think he'll live up to his potential? And yeah, don't comment about my predictions. They were shocking. But yeah, last one before Christmas. I hope you'll have a fantastic Christmas. After Christmas, we'll get some more long videos out. I'm hoping to get another journalist from the uni on at some point to talk more about Manchester City. I know that is the topic at the moment. We'll get some more variety on as well in the new year. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great Christmas, and I hope you enjoyed the special European midweek fixture match days that is coming out next week or the week after. But yeah, like, subscribe. I shall see you next year. Have a great Christmas. Comment what you got for Christmas. All that stuff, whatever you want to comment. Let's have a great end to the year. 2025, here we come. Adios.